What's up? Everybody hit the like button. Get some brightness. Let's get some brightness. Let's get some brightness. What's up? What's up? What everybody doing? What up, Hope? Razik? Mike? What up, Mike? Everybody here? All right, we got another one. Said I'm late. I know I'm late, man. I know I'm late. Yes, hit the like button. All right, as we proceed. Yes, I know I'm late. Surprise. Big Mike, what up, man? Dang, Big Mike ain't got a wrench. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, more fatigue. That's where we at with it. All right. That's where we at with it. Tons of fatigue. There we go. Tons of fatigue. Yeah, everybody relax. Tons of fatigue. All right. So let's get into it because I am locked in. And I'm definitely going to go for my late night evening walk. All right. And I'll do my final full set of reps tonight. So it's about how many years Joe had cancer. We don't know. Yeah. Untitled, what up? Yeah, power walk, man. The nigga was tripping yesterday. If y'all have not joined the Discord, join the Discord. I do a voice chat every day on my lunch break when I go on my walk on my lunch break. And it's a little bit more free flowing than the YouTube live stream. Sometimes I'll go live in the VC at night, but sometimes I go live in the VC at night, but sometimes I don't. Exercise City. What's up? Yeah, Stroll City, Sketcher City. Yeah, what up, Tyler? Very Sexy Red TV, Teflon Don, Unconditional. What's up with you, man? Yeah, everybody relax. Wayne Wallace said more fatigue. Yes, more fatigue. More fatigue from the you know who's. All right, let's do that. More American fatigue. Where do we even start this live stream? I don't even know where we start this live stream. What up, Will? Roz, what up? Yeah, we here, man. Everybody relax. Everybody relax, man. We here, man. Where do we start, man? Where do we even start? So supposedly, Trump was supposed to have a talk today with Putin. Now, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened with the talk with Putin. Actually, you know what? Let's go do we haven't been to True Social in a minute. That's where we'll go. There we go. See what's going on the old True Social. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I do not want these cookies. So let's get that out of here. I do not want to create an account. Untitled said 2-hour call. Yeah, y'all already know. What's up, Asia? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let me see. Let's start with this. Yeah. Let's start with this. There we go. So we got Just scrolling through real quick. Ooh, let's do this. There we go. For your viewing pleasure. It's an honor to officially sign the Take It Down Act into law. With the rise of AI image generation, countless women have been harassed with deep fakes and other explicit images distributed against their will. We're making it totally illegal. Wow.
Today, it's my honor to officially sign the Take It Down Act into law. It's a big thing, very important, so horrible what takes place. This will be the first ever federal law to combat the distribution of explicit, imaginary, posted without subjects' consent, take horrible pictures, and I guess sometimes even make up the pictures, and they post it without consent or anything else. And very importantly, this includes for forgeries generated by artificial intelligence known as deepfakes. We've all heard about deepfakes. I have them all the time, but nobody does anything. I asked Pam, can you help me, Pam? She says, no, I'm too busy doing other things. Don't worry, you'll survive. But a lot of people don't survive. That's true, and so horrible. With the rise of AI image generation, countless women have been harassed with deepfakes and other explicit images distributed against their will. This is the wrong, and it's just so horribly wrong.
Oh, man. You know what? This goes back to the last live stream. This goes back to the last live stream. Wait a minute. Where is it? Hold on. This this should go back to the last live stream. Wait a minute. Hold on. Make sure I ain't tripping. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. This is what we get for going down to random. This is what we get. This is what we get from going down random. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Is this it? Dang, I think.
Let me tell you something, and I want to be real with you.
There we go.
I told y'all before, and I told y'all again. Some of y'all have seen some of the stuff I put in the AI shit, but AI video. Let's keep it all the way 100. None of these bitches can outperform what I can do with AI. Even on the TikTok thirst trap shit, pretty much. Like when it comes to them prompts and the thirst trap, like getting these chicks, what these motherfuckers, and keep in mind, it don't even got to be AI. I can take a real picture.
There we go. Don't do it, Ed. Don't take a real picture. Hey, listen. Hey, y'all might want to listen to the cool nigga one time, man. The super nigga warning y'all niggas, man. Don't do it.
That's true, and so horrible.
Don't do it.
The ruptures, and I guess sometimes even make up the pictures, and they post it without subjects' consent. They take horrible pictures, and I guess sometimes even make up the pictures, and they post it without consent or anything else. And very importantly, this includes for forgeries generated by artificial intelligence known as Deepfakes. We've all heard about deepfakes. I have them all the time, but Take It Down Act into law. It's a big thing, very important. So horrible what takes place. This will be the first ever federal law to combat the distribution of explicit, imaginary, posted without subjects' consent. Take horrible pictures, and I guess sometimes even make up the pictures, and they post it without consent or anything else. And very importantly, this includes for forgeries generated by artificial intelligence known as deepfakes. We've all heard about deepfakes. I have them all the time, but nobody does anything. I asked Pam, can you help me, Pam? She says, no, I'm too busy doing other things. Don't worry.
Too busy covering up that Epstein shit.
You'll survive. But a lot of people don't survive. That's true, and so horrible. With the rise of AI image generation, countless women have been harassed with deepfakes and other explicit images distributed against their will.
Damn, man. Don't do it, Ed. Don't do it, Ed. Don't do it. Don't do it, Ed. That shit, you don't do it, man. Don't make AI bitches. Don't do it. Don't take real pictures and make AI bitches.
Let me tell you something, and I want to be real with you. I told y'all before, and I told y'all again. Some of y'all have seen some of the stuff I put in the AI shit, but on AI video, let's keep it all the way 100. None of these bitches can outperform what I can do with AI. Even on the TikTok thirst trap shit, pretty much, like when it comes to them prompts and the thirst trap, like getting these chicks, what these motherfuckers, and keep in mind, it don't even got to be AI. I can take a real picture and modify that.
Ooh. Don't do it, Ed, man. Hey, Ed, man, listen, if anybody, I'm blocked over there. He don't want to hear what I got to say, man. Listen, man, I'm just telling you right now, the Take It Down Act is in full effect, all right? Don't take a real picture and make a fake bitch, all right? Let's just do that, all right? The Take It Down Act is here. I'm looking out for the gang, even the other side, you know what I'm saying? Even the other side. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it, man. Don't make up bitches from real bitches. It's against the law now. All right?
This is the wrong, and it's just so horribly wrong. And it's a very abusive situation, like in some cases people have never seen before. And today we're making it totally illegal.
Damn. Don't do it, Ed. Hey, Ed, don't do it, Ed. Just don't do it.
Getting these chicks, what these motherfuckers, and keep in mind, it don't even got to be AI. I can take a real picture and modify that. Understand that none of these bitches can outdo what we can do with AI on a thirst trap.
Don't do it, Ed.
Let's just be real. Like, I'm just gonna be real. And the thing is, you millennials are gonna feel some type of way about that, but Z's and alphas are already primed because they didn't grow up in the same way.
Just don't do it, Ed. Just don't do it. Somebody warn Ed. Somebody warn Ed, man.
So horribly wrong. And it's a very abusive situation, like in some cases people have never seen before. And today we're making it totally illegal.
So there you have it. Donald Trump, the last word, man. I wanted to put that out there because it just, now we, yeah, don't do it, Ed. Hey, look, who is we? Hey, listen, man. Hey, don't do it, Ed, man. I hate to see you go to the clinker because you know what I'm saying? You made a real fake AI, but don't do it, man. I'm trying to warn y'all niggas, man. I'm trying to warn y'all niggas. Hey, Mos, man. Hey, I got some smoke for you, Mos. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute, man. Wait. Hey, Mos, what's up, Mos? Hey, what's up, Mos? What's happening, my nigga? Hey, they said you said I had to go with the old niggas, man. What's up? Hey, why you get rid of me, Mos? Huh? They said, man, damn, Mo said you gotta go now, man. You an old nigga, man. I said, what? I said, yeah, man. I am an old nigga though, man. I am. I'm an old man, man. Hey, I do need to go, man. I do need to go, man. I need to go. You know. Nah, I am. I'm an old nigga, man. I'm an old nigga, man. I'm gonna tell y'all where I had another old nigga moment where I know that I'm just old now, man. Like I'm just old now, man. You know, my son, my son see me, and I said, yeah, man. I said, Daddy losing weight when you come back from being with your grandma and your granddaddy for the summer. I'm gonna look totally different. And my son, he told me like 2 days later, you know, I went out for a walk. I came back and he said, I can't wait to see how you're gonna look when I come back from the summer, Dad. So for me to lock in, man. That's how I know I'm an old head, man. That shit touched my heart, man. Shit touched my heart, man. My son showed me he was proud of me, man. Yeah. And that's better than pussy, nigga. And that's why it's better than pussy, nigga. Anyways, moving right along, man. For I crown this bitch, you know. No, I'm just playing. But my son was like, I can't wait to see how you look when I come back and I'm gonna be lit. When he come back this summer, I'm gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, man. Anyways, moving right along, man. Reality said, I think I was born an old nigga. Yeah, man. I been had an old soul, though. I been had an old soul, man. Yeah, it's okay, man. I know y'all niggas don't want to have kids and shit. It is what it is, man. Some of us got children. As we proceed. What up? All right, so good thing we seen that because now, you know, Trump saying don't do that shit. All right. Don't make fake bitches. Don't make fake AI bitches. All right. Don't make fake AI bitches. All right. So what else we got in here? Oh shit. Hold on, here we go. As the first lady initiative, this looks like some bullshit. Where the good stuff at? Oh, Melania Trump is leading the Take It Down Act. Was this today? Oh yeah, don't do it.
Good afternoon and welcome to the White House. It's an honor to join you here today. Yo, you know what? I always forget, right? I always forget, right? When I hear Melania Trump speak, and then I hear people on the right talk about immigration, I always forget until I hear her talking again. And I just be like, what the fuck? Yeah, she ain't FWA. She not. No, she not. She not, man. Hey, yeah, the goddamn immigrants, you know what I'm saying? This fucking every time I hear her talk, I just hear like MAGA people complaining about the immigrants, you know. Damn, this crazy, man. I always forget. As soon as she start talking, all I hear is right-wing MAGA people crying about immigration. Good afternoon and welcome to the White House. It's an honor to join you here today for the signing of the Take It Down Act, a national victory that will help parents
and families protect children from online exploitation. This legislation is a powerful step forward in our efforts to ensure that every American, especially young people, can feel better protected from their image or identity and impact on the cognitive development, deeply loving families, and caring advocates of NCII change, despite the risk posed to her and her family by speaking out and making her voice heard.
Let me get out of there, man. Move right along. What else happened? Oh, here we go. The good stuff. The good stuff. Let's dive into this. Just completed my 2-hour call with President Vladimir Putin of Russia. I believe it went very well. Russia and Ukraine will immediately start negotiations towards a ceasefire and, more importantly, an end to the war. That's a lie. The conditions for that will be negotiated between the two parties, as it can only be, because they know details of the negotiation that nobody else will be aware of. The tone and spirit of this conversation was excellent. If it wasn't, I would say so now, rather than later. Russia wants to do large-scale trade with the United States when this catastrophic bloodbath is over, and I agree. There is tremendous opportunity for Russia to create massive amounts of jobs and wealth. Its potential is unlimited. Likewise, Ukraine can be a great beneficiary on trade. In the process of rebuilding its country, negotiations between Russia and Ukraine will begin immediately. That is a lie. I have so informed President Vladimir Zelensky of Ukraine, Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, President Emmanuel Macron of France, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni of Italy, Chancellor Friedrich Merz of Germany, blah, 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 Finland, during a call with me immediately after the call with President Putin. The Vatican, as represented by the Pope, has stated that it will be very interesting. It will be very interested in hosting the negotiations. Let the process begin. So the fucking Vatican. Hey, we are. What a 10-4. Hey, what a 10-4 guys at, man? What the fuck the Vatican got to do with this? What the fuck does the Vatican? Yeah. I can't understand you. Go back to your country. Yeah, hit the like button. He said, the Vatican, you know what's up with that. Hey, child of God, hey, listen. Hey, he said, the Vatican, you know what's up with the Vatican. I don't know what's up with the Vatican, man. That is none of my business, man. That is none of my business, man. Hey, that is none of my business. Whatever the Vatican got going on is none of my business. None of my business. Real shit. I don't want no smoke with the Vatican. Zero. Pastor said the Catholics worse than the Jews. Talk to him, man. Talk to him, man. If y'all ever get a chance, man, to look into the Vatican, right? I'll just say this. A lot of gold, a lot of things from World War II ended up in the Vatican, all right? The Vatican, let me get out of here. This is a different live stream. That's a different live stream, all right? In the Discord, maybe I'll post a couple of my favorite Vatican documentaries. You know, somebody said the freak off headquarters, man. Yeah, everybody hit the like button. Super chat is available as well as Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Let me catch up on this true social action. So, in my opinion, all right, there is no fucking ceasefire coming. There is no deal. In my opinion, the only thing I think Donald Trump talked to Putin about is the guarantees that they said they wasn't going to give Zelensky when he was at the White House. All right. That's what they talked about. Okay. That's what they talked about. They talked about, hey, we got mineral rights. We're going to be there running an operation to get minerals. Therefore, you need to stand down. That's what happened. Okay. Granting Ukraine a guaranteed security blanket. Just like I said. But we're going to see later. We're going to see it here in a little bit. All right. We're going to see just what happens. So for the record, Donald Trump spoke directly to Putin. All right. On a 2-hour phone call that went very well, and saying that Russia and Ukraine will immediately start negotiation towards a ceasefire. Now, they already had a ceasefire, and Russia repositioned themselves on the Black Sea, and they was able to take advantage. They was able to take advantage on the battlefield from this ceasefire. But here we are. We got another ceasefire. All right, so there we go with that. What else? We got anything else in here good? According to news reports, Beyonce was paid $11 million to walk onto a stage, quickly endorse Kamala, and walk off to loud booing for never having performed. Not even one song. Remember, the Democrats and Kamala illegally paid her millions of dollars for doing nothing other than giving Kamala a full-throated endorsement. This is an illegal election scam at the highest level. It's an illegal campaign contribution. Bruce Springsteen, Oprah, Bono, and perhaps many others have a lot of explaining to do. Damn, I thought Oprah and Trump was cool. I know he ain't fucking with Bruce Springsteen. They sued him for using their music and in the campaign, man. Trump don't give a fuck. Like, he petty as fuck. How much did Kamala Harris pay Bruce Springsteen? Damn, he on their head for his poor performance during her campaign. Why did he accept that money if he's such a fan of hers? Excuse me. Damn, Trump pocket watching? Come on, dog. We can't be doing that, man. We can't be doing that. Congratulations, Republican. Make America great again. Melania and I are saddened about Joe Biden's recent medical diagnosis. We extend the warmest and best wishes to Jill and the family. And we wish Joe a fast and successful recovery. Now. We might have to jump. We might have to jump topics real quick because Joe Biden and his cancer and cancers and CIA and cancer weapons and cancer this, cancer. Yo, but again, I think Joe Biden is old. You know, I wouldn't put it beyond nothing else, but it is kind of spooky right now. You know, it is kind of spooky. That's a good point, Deanie. From somebody who launching pump and dump coins. You know what I'm saying? He is doing a lot of pocket watching, you know, and the gang running a whole lot of shit. For the gang to be running all kind of shit, man, he definitely don't need to be pocket watching. You know. Child of God say they really friends. Yeah. A sick and horrible woman who happened to be grossly incompetent. You know, damn, Letitia James believes Black lives don't matter. ain't trying to see none of these fucking retweets and shit. What else Trump got in here? Come on. Got Trump overseas. Oh, let's talk about the plane, man. Let's talk about the plane, man. So the plane, the private jet given to Trump as a gift, right? Which is, I'm gonna just call it what it is. It is money laundering, right? So this is what people do. Like, oh, we give you this painting, you can cash out. We'll give you this plane. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you this. You know what I'm saying? Just cash it out, sell it, do whatever you want with it. You know, but it is what it is. I'm fucking with it. Y'all know me, man. I'm rocking with the gang, man. I'm rocking with the gang. You know, I'm rocking with the gang, man. Should have got 2 planes. You know, so oh yeah, that's one thing too, right? So the thing with the plane, man, that was interesting to me was the thing that was interesting to me about the plane was the Laura Loomer, right? Laura Loomer is like this one, the one chick that he like, I don't know why he trusts this. I don't know why he trusts this goofball bitch. So Laura Loomer was the chick who pretty much promoted the one who got Jaguar Right that award down at Mar-a-Lago. That was her doing. So she was like, Jaguar Right is some kind of truth teller or some shit like that. So she awarded Jaguar Right a award at Mar-a-Lago. Now, Trump actually trusts this chick. Because she also was the one who did the research on Joe Biden having secret security still. So she broke that. And that's when Trump shut off the secret security for the Secret Service for Hunter Biden. That's what it was. I'm tripping. Hunter Biden. So Laura Loomer came out and now she just, I don't know, just turned on Trump. You know? Turned on Trump. And she pretty much said that it's a bribe. She said it's a bribe. Yeah, Hunter Biden. Yeah, she said it's a bribe. You know, and and so when she said it was a bribe, she started going mad. MAGA started going in on Laura Loomer, and they was just going. I'm talking about they was going in. They was going in. Let me see if I can find the main. Where's the main post? Let me see. And so here's another thing about Laura Loomer is apparently Laura Loomer is a wearer of a smaller hat too. So there's that. All of these wearers of the smaller hats, you know, all the wearers of the smaller hats like just cause a lot of disruption, especially around this Iran Israel conflict that's going on right now. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. You know, we're gonna hey listen, man. Hey, I just deliver the news. We go over what's happening. That's it. I ain't getting in people business. I ain't getting in people's business, but I'll just say, you know, when it come to the Middle East and it come to the wearers of the smaller hats, you know, it's been a lot of disturbance going on. You know, we get signal leaks. Did we talk about the signal leak? The last one that happened? I think we did. We did talk about Waltz getting fired for being a fucking pretty much a spy, but they won't say that he was a spy because he was using a Israeli version of the Signal app. All right. But anyways, that's a whole nother thing. So Laura Loomer said, I would say the issue of the Muslim Brotherhood is very severe. While I don't agree with the optics of a $400 million jet from Qatar, President Trump's legacy is defined by so much more, and it will take much more than a $400 million jet from Qatar to diminish his legacy. Now, is the fucking jet $400 million? Like, what the fuck kind of jet is that? $400 million? So she said, hopefully Pam Bundy's lobby works for Qatar, doesn't slow down the investigation. So she calling out Pam Bundy for doing work with Qatar, which is, I mean, I read something about that. All of these people, this administration, man, got some double agents. They definitely got some double agents. I think Tulsi Gabbard been a double agent. The Waltz guy, definitely a double agent. Pam Bundy, a double agent. It's a lot of double agents that they got to clean up out of this administration, which begs the question, how did they get in the first place? But again, that might not be none of my business. I'm going to keep it pushing. Yeah, RFK, double agent. Let me get out of there. But yeah, it's a lot of double agents in here, man. So I just wanted to cover that real quick because yeah. That's the jet, and that's the jet story. So moving right along. Anything else good in here? Why doesn't Chairman Bob Iger do something about the ABC fake news, especially since they just won $16 million for defamation? Don't give a fuck about that bullshit. Utah GOP, Robert Axon wins. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. We got anything else good in here? Nope. Damn, he had beef with Walmart? Okay, what's going on with Walmart? Walmart should stop trying to blame tariffs as the reason for raising prices throughout the chain. Walmart made billions of dollars last year, far more than expected. Between Walmart and China, they should, as is said, eat the tariffs and not charge value customers anything. I'll be watching, and so will your customers. Wait. How did I miss this? Now, this going to get into something else, man. So y'all already know, man, Walmart is Clinton business. All right. Walmart is Clinton business. Okay. Walmart is from Arkansas. Okay. Bill Clinton, you know, with the gang. running dope out the Mena, Arkansas airport. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man, this shit, this shit get kind of, this shit get deep, man. Hey, this shit, yeah, hey, y'all want to talk about black fatigue with some street shit? Man, y'all ain't fucking with the cleanse, man. We're gonna get to that too because Donald Trump trying to snitch on the cleanse, man, for catching bodies outside, man. We're gonna talk about that too, man. You know, Trump got to get with the program, man. Trump got to get with the program, man. He's trying to snitch on the Clintons. Nah, man, you can't snitch on the Clintons. Anyways, moving right on. Moving right along. Yeah. So he telling Walmart to eat the tariffs. Like Walmart ain't finna eat the tariffs. You crazy? Yo, I'll be watching, and so are your customers. Nigga, Walmart not finna eat the tariffs. So, damn, we might just be seeing the first price spikes from this fucking tariff shit. Davey said Walmart responded. Let's go look and see. Let's go see what Walmart said. Hold on. Let's see what Walmart said. Let me see. Let's see. I want an official statement. I don't want reports of a statement. Where is it? Come on. This it? Man, where is it? Okay, hold on. They want to send me the mainstream source of this shit. This it? Nope. Oh, I'm glad I'm not sharing the screen. Oh man. Yikes. This it? Come on. The Guardian should be ashamed of themselves. Let me see what good old X got to say. Hold on, y'all. Is this it? Nope. I'm not seeing the Walmart statement. Where's the Walmart statement? They trying to tell the Walmart eat the tariffs instead of passing the price down. That's kind of crazy. Webster says the tariffs already dropped down 30%, but let's panic. Trump is saying not to raise the price. Hey, listen, man. Trump has said this shit, man. Listen, man. You got to understand. Trump is the one that's saying don't raise the prices. You know, he said Walmart also got rid of self checkout. CNN did the story on it. All right. He said Ty, here JT go. Who was that? Okay, hold on. All right, let's see. Is he gonna go? Did it work? That link didn't work.
So I want to start off today's video by asking you this question.
Oh, okay. I don't want to watch that just yet. David says Walmart will be absorbing some of the tariffs. Some may get passed on, is what Besant said. I don't know, man. I don't, again, Besant. First of all, Besant is LGBTQ. Let's start there for credibility. All right. Straight up, let me get out of here. Let's go to the next topic. 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 Let's get to the next topic, dog. Yeah, nope. I already know what y'all trying to do. Nope. Let's get to the next topic, man. 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 Oh, y'all, hey, let's get to the next topic, man. I'm trying to keep the live stream up, bro. Let's keep it pushing, man. All right, so anything else in here? We got the auto pen. The presidential election of 2020 was rigged and stolen. But see, this is what I'm saying, man. What changed with the last election? Are they going to tell us what changed with the last election? Like, what was the difference? That's what I want to know. Because I'm still not voting until we figure out what made the last election more safe than the other one. So, what is this? Putin skips out on the Ukraine ceasefire negotiations.
It's a pretty grueling schedule. A lot of people said, how the hell do you do it?
By the way, how the hell do you do it?
I don't know. I think it's genetics. It's good genetics. I had a father who was very strong, and I had a mother who was very strong. They lived to ripe old ages, and they were great people. And it's meeting after meeting. And not only that, it's speech after speech. It's not like big ones. Like last night.
He not giving that plane back. What else we got? The Supreme Court just ruled that the worst murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and even those who are mentally insane who came into our country illegally are not allowed to be forced out without going through long, protracted, and extensive legal process, one that will take possibly many years for each person. Now, we talked about this in the Discord, in the voice channel Discord, right? So yes, the Supreme Court has ruled, yes, you have to give the right, you have to give the rights to the people. All right. You have to give the right, you have to read the rights to the people. All right. They have rights. Now, here's the situation, because people are calling for him to bring back not just the one guy, but all the illegal immigrants who got shipped out. They want people, they want them to bring them out, and they can't. They just can't. It's just not feasible. All right. It's just not feasible. It's not good optics. It's backtracking to the next level. So they're not going to bring anybody back. I don't see anybody coming back. All right. Even if the Supreme Court says, yes, like they have due process. Okay. They do have due process. And if they don't have due process, if they don't have due process, then they have to come back so they can go through the process. You know, which clip of Holman talking about illegal? Oh, Roscoe, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. Dang, why are we on the topic of illegals? Hold on. Wait a minute. Damn, man, this is why I got to do more live streams, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Oh, man. Everybody hit the like button. Hold on. We got to go look up Holman. All right. We got to look up Holman, man. Damn. He said we got to protect even the illegal immigrants. Damn, man. He said we got to protect even the illegal immigrants. Let me see if I can find that clip. Hold on. Yeah, he just said it like it wasn't nothing. Yeah, everybody hit the like button as we proceed. As we proceed. Is this it?
What message would you send?
Oh, no, that ain't it. Hold on. We got to go over here. Come on, man. Now I can't find it. Man, I know they ain't trying to scrub this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Damn, I didn't bookmark it. I know I should have bookmarked it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Guess who got it, man? Shout out to the gang, man. Friend of the show. I knew I bookmarked it. Hold on. I ain't even touched the bookmarks yet. Everybody relax. Yeah. Yeah. Look at Webster. He said, fuck it. Let them vote to this. Hey, man, I don't make the rules up. New, what's happening? Hold on. Young Wealth said, oh, man. I want to bring this up so I don't forget to look into it, man. What's the name you asked me to look into? I'm gonna look into that later. But yeah, man, here we go. Friend of the show, Nick Fuentes, with the clip. All right, let's go.
Even the illegal immigrant.
Even the who?
Even the illegal immigrant.
Even the who?
Even the illegal immigrant. Illegal immigrant community. Even though they're in the country illegally, many of them, once they get here, are pretty law-abiding.
Uh-oh. Woo. Woo. Man, I might have to get something to drink on that. Even though they're here illegally, they're pretty law-abiding. Even though they're here illegally, they're pretty law-abiding. I said, what? I said, wait a minute. Wait. Even though they here illegally, they're pretty law-abiding. That's what we're going to do, huh?
Even the illegal immigrant community. Even though they're in the country illegally, many of them, once they get here, are pretty law-abiding.
Damn.
They're family people. They care about their families too. They don't want a predator in their neighborhood either.
What do you mean their neighborhood? Whoo, see? Damn, man. Damn. Webster said, yeah, this bushmouth motherfucker supposed to be the tough guy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
They don't want someone arrested for DUI 10 times in their neighborhood either. Even the illegal immigrant community. Even though they're in the country illegally, many of them, once they get here, are pretty law-abiding. They're family people. They care about their families too. They don't want a predator in their neighborhood either. They don't want someone arrested for DUI 10 times in their neighborhood either.
What do you mean they neighborhood, man? See? Shout out to Reality. Reality said he was down at the cantina getting lit with Pablo. Yeah, man. I told you, I said this country was founded on cheap labor, foreign and domestic. All right. Foreign and domestic. But man, shout out to the homie, man. Let me get over here too, because I got something else too. Where it's at? Right here. Right here. So we got a Republican going in on the big beautiful bill. All right. And Chip Roy was going in about the big beautiful bill. And yeah.
I appreciate my friend from Texas, the chairman, and there my Democratic colleagues go again.
So before I get started, just to let everybody know, the big beautiful bill is once it's all over, the taxes and all the rest of the shit, don't even worry about it for you little small fry people. All right. The whole no tips on taxes and shit. No taxes on tips and all that shit didn't make the bill. All right. It's not in it. All right. None of the small guy shit that they say was going to be in it. It's not in it. It's just not, it's not in it. In fact, they raises the deficit $2 trillion, actually $3 trillion whenever you put the $1 trillion military budget on top of it. And it pretty much makes Doge useless because Doge only found $250 billion of waste, fraud, and abuse. So if we're going to get rid of $250 billion and then we're going to add $2 trillion and $3 trillion, what $3 trillion total on top, what the fuck did we save? And so slowly people are starting to do math. All right. Slowly people are starting to do math. A few people waking up trying to do the math. You had what's his name? Why can't I remember his name? I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name now. I was just about to say his name. Anyways, you got a few people on the right that's like, man, the math ain't mathing with none of this shit, man. What is going on? All right, what is going on? He said Doge didn't find shit. I'm still sticking to my theory on Doge. Is that the API and the data and all the rest of that shit? I think Elon just wanted to hook up all this shit to the government infrastructure. That's what I think Doge was. All right, sorry. I know people upset. Nobody got arrested for any of these hundreds of billions of fucking dollars. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got locked up. No charges. No nothing. All right. Nobody got in trouble for, $250 billion of waste, fraud, and abuse. Nobody got in trouble. So for the record, okay. For the record, that shit was a fucking sham, nigga. For the record. All right. Anyways, moving right along. So, people starting to do the math, and this is Roy. What's his name? Chip Roy. All right. Chip Roy.
Telling things that are not true. The vast majority of Americans. I appreciate my friend from Texas, the chairman, and there my Democratic colleagues go again, telling things that are not true. The vast majority of Americans will get tax benefits under this bill. It's just simply false to say that that's not true. Hardworking Americans who will benefit from the standard deduction increase. Hardworking Americans that will benefit from child tax credits and lower tax rates. Stop saying things that aren't true. Those things are true. The fact is we have money in here for border to undo the damage of Joe Biden. We have more money in here for the defense to undo the damage of Joe Biden. But we also address Medicaid, and Medicaid spending goes up. Stop lying. Medicaid spending goes up. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle are profoundly unserious when it comes to being real about what's happening with the numbers. I applaud Chairman Arrington. I applaud my colleagues on this side of the aisle for taking a step forward in dealing with the spending problem in this town. But I have to now admonish my colleagues on this side of the aisle. This bill falls profoundly short. It does not do what we say it does with respect to deficits. The fact of the matter is, on the spending, what we're dealing with here on tax cuts and spending, a massive front-loaded deficit increase. That's the truth. That's the truth. Deficits will go up in the first half of the 10-year budget window, and we all know it's true. And we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't say that we're doing something we're not doing. The fact of the matter is, this bill has backloaded savings and has front-loaded spending. Nowhere near the Senate budget top line, by the way. The Senate budget top line of $6.5 trillion, which, by the way, is what we were pre-COVID, inflation adjusted on interest, on Medicaid, on Medicare and Social Security. And if we would reform Medicaid, we could actually get to the core of the problem. But we refuse to do it. And I'm not going to sit here and say that everything is hunky-dory when this is the budget committee. This is the budget committee. We are supposed to do something to actually result in balanced budgets, but we're not doing it. Look at what happens under deficits. By the way, this chart includes growth. This chart demonstrates economic growth. And right here, what do you see? Baseline and the orange columns are the deficits under the House budget, assuming growth. Only in Washington are we expected to bet on the come that in 5 years, then everything will work. Then we will solve the problem. We have got to change the direction of this town. And to my colleagues on the other side of the aisle, yes, that means touching Medicaid. It went from $400 billion in 2019 to $600 billion this year. It'll be over $1 trillion in the 2030s. We are making promises that we cannot keep. We do need to reform it. We need to stop giving 7 times as much money to the able-bodied over the vulnerable. Why are we sticking it to the vulnerable population, the disabled and the sick, to give money to single able-bodied male adults? We shouldn't do that.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't catch that. This ain't a topic in the manosphere? This not a topic in the manosphere? Single able-bodied man, huh? This is not a topic in the manosphere. Moving right along. Moving right along. Somebody say his name Pringles or some shit.
We should reform it. But guess what? That message needs to be delivered to my colleagues on this side of the aisle too. We are writing checks we cannot cash, and our children are going to pay the price. So I am a no on this bill unless serious reforms are made today, tomorrow, Sunday. We're having conversations as we speak, but something needs to change or you're not going to get my support. I yield back.
Damn. So yeah, single, able-bodied, you know. Oh, this from the last stream. Okay, anyways, back to True Social as we proceed. As we proceed. He said the manosphere is dead. Remember? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Everybody relax. Hit the like button as we proceed, man. Super chat is available as well as Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. What do I want to bring up? Shout out to 24 Birds, man. I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you, bro. He said they're cutting Medicare and raising the defense budget while cutting taxes. About to turn on the money printers again. Let me say this too, because let me say this too. Let's have this conversation real quick, right? Because I was watching the live stream. All right. I was watching the live stream, and the live stream, it was actually more than one live stream, actually. It was actually more than one live stream, actually. The live stream was about Section 8. That's what it was about. All right. It was about Section 8. Now, how do I slow walk this? I don't want to call people dumb or stupid or retarded or no shit like that. But the conversation was about Section 8 tenants. And with the Section 8 tenants, they're going to cut the Section 8 off. And when they cut the Section 8 off, it's going to be bad for the... I want people to understand how welfare actually works, okay? A program like Section 8, the money and the beneficiary is actually the owner of the property, okay? The owner of the property gets paid directly from government funds, all right? Directly from government funds. They get to keep the property, the appreciation of the property. They get to pay the property off, and then they get, equity and all the rest of that shit out of it. The tenant is just a placeholder, pretty much. All right. And so when people start talking about, Section 8, these people lazy, blah, 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 blah. This is why Section 8, they may reform it, but they're not going to get rid of it, because a lot of these property owners, they are, they put their money together. They money pool, they lobby together. Section 8 is not the beneficiary. I mean, the tenant is not the main beneficiary of Section 8, okay? The same thing with food stamps, all right? When people start talking about, oh, man, the food stamps, this, blah, blah, you got to understand that money is automatically the baseline of the dairy industry, the grain industry, the produce. Like, that is guaranteed money in the bottom line that they know that they're going to get, okay? That's what it is. All right. So when people start saying stupid ass shit like, welfare this, the black, especially when they start being like, yo, black people need to stop, get off welfare and all the rest of this shit. People don't fucking understand how these systems work and who actually benefits. All right. Just like I said a few live streams ago, I literally talked to a young farmer, all right, a rancher who trades cattle. And when he trades cattle and grain and all these commodities, he told me out of his mouth he used government subsidized puts to trade on the stock market. All right. Pretty much is like you can't fucking lose. All right. We talking about welfare. All right. We ain't talking about somebody getting away with $100 worth of groceries and, you mad at somebody for getting some fucking groceries, but General Mills got they check. The beef industry got they check. The dairy industry got they check. I think people need to really do some research and find out like how these systems work and who's really taking advantage of these systems. All right. And again, people don't vote against welfare. They just don't, because the corporations lobby for welfare. If y'all remember a couple months ago, they had, what was it, Big Soda? Remember the Big Soda? I didn't even know that the soft drink industries had a lobbying firm, but they're going to get together and they're going to say no. All right? They're going to say no. He said the Section 8 and food stamps are stimulus for landlords and farmers. Oh, it's worse than that. Just think about this, right? So imagine this, right? Most of the I'll just say a lot of Walmart employees are on food stamps, right? So imagine your workers are going to get paid the money that you paid them, then they're going to give that money right back to you as to buy shit from Walmart. It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. You know, I wonder what the discount is for Walmart. I know it's not. I know it's not close to cost, but damn, that is a money loop for your ass. That is a money loop for your ass. A lot of your employees are on food stamps. When they get paid, they're gonna spend the food stamps. Man, it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. You know. I stopped looking at fucking fly killing me. I stopped looking at welfare like it was like people just taking advantage of the system and shit, you know? And especially with Israel, I posted this in the Discord too, like people crying about Section 8 and food stamps and shit, but Israel get $4 billion a year. They get $4 billion a year. $4 billion a year. Why would I cry about somebody getting $100 worth of fucking groceries? Why would I cry about somebody getting some, again, affordable housing? Now, again, I don't think you should be dependent on it. I don't think you should be dependent on the government. But if we got cities over here with sister cities in Israel, and we got cities giving millions of dollars of tax dollars to fucking Israel, why would I cry about somebody who got affordable housing here in the United States, man? Why? Why would I do that? I don't give a fuck. White, black, brown, yellow, purple. I don't care. If you got an American Social Security number, I will rather you have affordable housing than send billions of dollars to Israel. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. In fact, I implore you, if you need any assistance, I would want Americans, my tax dollars to go to Americans. All right. Reality said for a YouTube check and cash apps. Yeah, man, just niggas, man, just be like, yo, these people lazy, blah, 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 blah. It's like, man, shut the fuck up, man. You know? He said, you go to work and pay for me to live for free. Be my guest. Okay, well, what about, that's what I'm saying. Bro, think about, you got Israel, right? You got all these, you got, again, $250 billion. All right, $250 billion got found in waste, fraud, and abuse. I wouldn't be mad if we fed somebody with that shit. All right. Lord Lennox said the requirements to be on Section 8 are so poor. I don't know what the requirements to be on Section 8. I never applied. I'm being 100% honest, but I do know that if you do got Section 8 property in the state of Texas, that shit got to be up to par, and they will be inspecting that shit, and your tenant better not say nothing. All right. He said, you taking money out of my check to feed someone else's family. I'll show y'all, you know. I'll show y'all. You know, a lot of money went to Ukraine. A lot of money went to places that were not here. You know. Webster said, thanks for the $25 rent. And see, this is what I'm saying, right? let me say this real quick, okay? Your money did not go to $25 rent, okay? That money went to the tenant. Do you understand? All right. That money went to the owner, the property owner. It did not go to the tenant. I repeat, the money went to the property owner, not the tenant. Okay? That's where it went. Okay? It did not go to. So while you say thanks for the $25 rent, all right? No, the landlord got that money. The landlord is the mooch. The landlord is actually getting the money. All right. That's what happened. And you know, people just be like, yo, they only paid $25. Yeah, but the government gave the other $1,400 to the landlord. This what it is. Wise guy said it don't matter how much you try to explain it, the left-right paradigm is too strong. Somebody said, but yes, HEB, Walmart are leeching off food stamps. Yes, it is guaranteed sales. They don't give a fuck who can afford it or not. It's in the baseline. He said the landlord got the full $2,000 in rent. Yes. And so when I'm listening, who was I listening? I think I was in the clouds for Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero was talking about Section 8. And he actually do the property shit. I don't know if he do Section 8 or not, but I'll just listen for a little bit. And you know, when I hear people just be like, yeah, man, these people, they just blah blah. It's like, no, the landlord is fucking taking all that money, man. The renter is just a placeholder. That's it. You know, yes, I don't listen, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Drew. Drew said just came back from Colombia. Officially a passport trick. Hoes got ordered like Uber Eats. Hey, man, the tricking in the building. Y'all do y'all. All right. I appreciate the support though, man. Thank you, fam. You know, the tricking in the building. Shout out to the tricking, man. Y'all do y'all, man. Somebody said I'm talking about Medicaid though. 90% of the elderly people in nursing homes and assisted living are on Medicaid. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, I did want to touch on that Section 8 shit because you know, Brett Favre and a lot of these people, they run the biggest welfare schemes out. You know what I'm saying? It's not the person that's paying $24 a month for rent. That person is not winning. The person that's winning is the landlord. The landlord is winning. All right. What else? So we talked about Trump and Putin. We talked about Section 8. We talk about Biden being sick. That's not even, I mean, I don't even, you know. He said Brett Favre just straight up stole money from Mississippi. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. Okay, let's get to the Iran nuclear deal. Well, the nuke, I don't even know what to call it. But Iran just did a 180 degree turn and said, we're going to refine our nuclear program, whether we strike a deal with America or not. So Iran standing on business, and they not backing down. Again, like I do believe that what they reported in the foreign media about Israel's nuclear program needs to be under the same scrutiny as Iran in order for them to have a deal. And then I believe Israel said, fuck that. You know, he said, did I do a black fatigue show? Yeah. The last live stream was the black fatigue show. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. So Iran said, we don't give a fuck whether we do a deal or not. We don't give a fuck if we do a deal or not. All right. We still going to go ahead and refine our nuclear process, you know. Let's get over here. Hold on. So we had a situation. All right. We had a situation. Usual suspect. We got the usual suspect, right? We got the usual suspect. blew up in vitro fertility clinic. Now, here's the crazy part, man, because I went down this rabbit hole and man, what the fuck? So you have people who are involuntary conception. So you have, it's like an incel, but it's like people who are against birth. Like they don't even care. They're like, they don't think anybody should exist. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole real quick. We are gonna go down this rabbit hole, but yeah, everybody hit the like button as we proceed. Yes, we proceed, man. We got involuntary conception is what they call it.
As I mentioned yesterday, our efforts to positively identify the deceased individual here has been found. We are fairly confident that that subject is Guy Edward Bartkus, 25-year-old from, again, Palm Springs. From, again, 29 Palms. This is the same individual that I mentioned yesterday. However, due to our investigation, we were keeping some of that information close hold, but we were now releasing it to you today. The FBI's Joint Terrorism Task Force indicates that we believe he was the subject found near the vehicle. I also want to provide the vehicle information to you. He was driving a 2010 silver Ford Fusion sedan with license plate number 8, H as in Henry, W as in William, S as in Sam, 848. Again, that is license plate number 8 as in Henry.
Now, okay, look. My conspiracy theory gears are turning, and for this to happen in California, right? I don't believe that this was done by just him. California got real tight controls on like explosives and shit. So I do want to. I know they won't release the details on the actual explosion or bomb or whatever, but in California, man, they have real tight controls over explosives and chemicals and shit like that. Like you got to jump through hoops to even transport that shit. I know that from just being in the transportation industry. Like they not playing with that shit. And for him to have some explosive shit that just, rock this building like this ain't no regular ass shit. You know, this ain't no fucking what they call it, them pressure pot bombs or whatever the fuck they was using. This ain't one of those for sure. You know, this ain't one of those for sure. And this shit moved a lot. Like, that's a lot of energy moving through that building. Like, that ain't no shit you just gonna have. You know, that cyber truck that exploded and had way less damage to the building than this. You know, I'm just saying. He said all you need is a barrel. Nah, man. Oh man, they wildin'. They wildin', man. It said look like he got hit by a drone. Hey Dion, this ain't, you know, some 25-year-old was able to move enough explosives to damn near level this building like this. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, anyways, let's get over here. Let's go down the rabbit hole of Edward Bartkus. Edward Bartkus. So, okay, we on the Wayback Machine. So apparently this shit got wiped out. This is the involuntary inception Reddit. But these are people who like, these are people who, I mean, they believe, they in here discussing like why should people exist? You know, like why should people even exist? So this is what they on, like, what makes people worthy of being on Earth? Like these people, they against humans, actually. I mean, shit, there's no other way to put it. So you have involuntary conceptionists. I guess that's what you would call them, because I mean, this shit weird. I tried to go down the rabbit hole and look into all this shit, but you know, he was a ex-Satanist but I'm gonna tell you how the left-right paradigm works, right? So when it came out, it was like, okay, he bombed the in vitro fertilization clinic. So they was like, oh, this must be some right-wing MAGA type that's doing this. And the left was saying that, then the right was like, no, this person is, they didn't even know how to classify this person. So within the left-right paradigm, you have rejects on both sides. So they didn't even know how to classify this dude. You know, and he was, I mean, you could go look it up. I gave y'all the information to go find it on Reddit, the Wayback Machine. I'll post that link in the Discord down right there, because they had it on the Wayback Machine. I guess they try to swipe it, but he was real popular with posting in that involuntary conception shit. That's what he was all about. So, we covered the bombing, we covered Iran, we covered Putin, we covered Section 8, we covered Biden being sick, we covered AI bitches finna be illegal. If you know what I'm saying, some AI bitches gonna be illegal. Watch what y'all doing with AI. Look like they trying to set some legal parameters on what you can and can't create. What else did we talk about? We talked about everything pretty much. We talked about the plane. This was actually a jam-packed live stream, man. I ain't trying to rush these live streams, but I gotta go lock in, man. I want to go work out and shit now. Yeah, I'll put my son to bed. This is my time to like get it in, man. I've been focused like a motherfucker. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna be more in the garage too. So I will be posting more pictures of like stuff that I'm working on in the Discord. Yeah. So with that being said, man, everybody relax. I might do a live stream tomorrow about P. Diddy and Cassie and all the rest of the shit going on, man. Because it is a lot of bullshit, a lot of fuckery going on. So we might have a good old fuckery stream tomorrow. But yeah, everybody be cool. Hopefully y'all got y'all week going to a good start. As we proceed, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys later. Peace. Oh, let me check real quick. I've been having a bad habit of doing that too, man. Okay. All right. 24 birds. I appreciate the cash app. Let me see. Drew, I appreciate the cash app. You wildin'. Laura Lennox, I appreciate the cash app. And Reality, I appreciate the cash app, man. I'll catch y'all boys later. P. Hey, hit the like button on the way out. Hit the like button on the way out. And join the Discord. The link is in the description.